Rachel T. Tyler. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video, so please be kind. I did a hair and makeup look for you guys. If you want to see how I did it, watch along. And yeah, that's all I got. Starting with the base, I am popping the YSL All Hours Primer. For foundation, I am super in between my summer and winter shade. The two shades I mixed are the YSL All Hours Foundation in B60 and the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Syracuse. For concealer, I'm going in with Bobbi Brown. This is the Instant Full Cover Concealer in the shade Warm Honey. I don't like to set my face with any powders. What I'm going to do is lay down this concealer just on the under eye circles and then just leave it to set till it's almost completely like dry, I guess. I'm using all cream products, so just to warm up the face I'm using this Models Prefer contouring stick. This is just kind of to give myself a bit more colour. Moving on, I'm using the Match Stick by Fenty Beauty. This is in the shade Mocha. I'm not trying to completely snatch the face. I just want to give myself a little bit of definition kind of on my cheekbones, my nose bridge a little bit, and then just to balance everything a little bit in the hairline so that we have an equal amount of shading, and then also at the jawline. I'm sorry if this is not the most professional makeup tutorial, honestly. Especially when we get to the eyes, you're gonna be like, why am I watching this bitch? Who is she? Why is she trying to tell me how to do my makeup? She clearly doesn't know what she's doing with herself, so. I suppose if you wanted to actually snatch your nose, you would use a proper small brush to do this. But I'm a lazy bitch, and I'm a one brush does all kind of gal. Plus I think my nose is cute. I'm not trying to slim it down. Let's get a bit closer for eyes. I'm only going to use two brown shades. I gotta go find them. These two brown shades, so I'm just going in with the top color. It's just a dark ash brown shade, and we are concentrating most of the color on the outer corner of the eye. With a fluffy brush, I'm just going to start blending that out. And then further still with an even fluffier brush. Now I'm just going to repeat those two steps until I'm happy with the result, just going for a very blown out, very soft smoky eye. Now I'm going in with that slightly deeper shade. It's the same kind of tone, still an ash brown, just a little bit darker. This time I'm keeping it quite tight to the lash line, but still just on the outer portion of the eye. Now with that same color and an angled brush, I'm just going to create the very smallest cat eye. The concealer's probably dried down enough by now, so I'm just going to blend that in. Moving back into the eyes, I'm using the first color that we picked up earlier, and with a dense little brush, just keeping it very close to the lash line. And then just to buff it out as we did with the top. While we're up close and personal, moving into eyebrows, this is Benefits Precisely My Brows, and then with hair-like strokes, just giving it a little bit more definition. So my camera cut out. Sorry about that. Here's what you missed. I finished my brows. I was saying that they are same natural shape, just a little bit more defined. Let's move on to blush. Sticking to cream products for the face, I'm going in with, this is, I don't even know what this is. It's a Spring Summer 2017 kit by James Kaliardos. Anyways, it's a little kit that's got the contour, cream, blush and highlight. I'm gonna go in with the blush just with a finger. This is really intense color, but just pat. You know what I would use if we had it here in Oz is the Glossier Cloud Paints. Oh my god, they look so fucking pretty, but unfortunately, living on the bloody island of Australia, Glossier doesn't ship to us. Tip off the nose, a little chin chin. just gonna have some water. Just with a fluffier face brush, I'm just going to buff that out a little bit. And then let's, why don't we try that cream contour, that cream highlight. I haven't actually used it in a long time. So. I forgot to mascara, didn't I? Let's go in on mascara. I'm using the They're Real mascara by Benefit, and usually I would curl my lashes, but I recently got a lash lift, so I can just go straight in with mascara now. So that's one coat, and then I am going to use the excess on my eyebrows. That is how I get the extra hairy brow look. If you've been following me when I was blogging, I don't know, back in, I want to say 2014, everybody was shook at the fact I was putting mascara on my brows. But here we are, 2018, people are using boy brow and gimme brow. It's the same business. Save your money and use your mascara. Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, just to break up any clumps and then really set them into place. And now for my final trick. Yeah, YSL, this is one of those Rouge Volupte lipsticks. It's just in the clear color, and I just put it all over the high points of my face for a really dewy look. For lips, I'm using Fenty Beauty. This is the new lip luminizer in the shade Ready to Mingle. Just a good spritz of all-nighter. Seriously? What are these baby hairs? Anyways, let's move on to hair. I am just using a large barrel curling wand. This one is by Bombay Hair. So my first section is going to be ear to ear. Spray it with heat protectant spray because we want healthy hair, not burnt hair. With a brush that through 1 inch to 2 inch squares. The secret is to all go in one direction. So I'm holding my curling iron upside down, wrapping toward my face, and that is what I'm going to do for every single section. Same thing with the other side. I'm holding my curling wand downwards and wrapping toward my face. And I'm pretty much just holding till I can feel the heat come through the whole shaft of the hair. Next section. If you're worried about getting this thing near your face, but you do need to get quite close to the root, you can start away from the face when you wrap, and then when you're kind of halfway through, roll it back toward your face while pulling on this tight still, and that will just get it right up into the root. Obviously stop shy of your face or your scalp, and then continue wrapping the rest. Top section of your hair is where you want to be the neatest, because obviously that's where you're going to see the texture the most. So now I'm just going to make sure my sections are a little bit more even, and I'm going to wrap them really nice and tightly. See how tight and springy that one is? That's what you want to do at the top layer. Okay, that is all of my hair curled. She's looking a little bit Goldilocks. So if you have finer hair or hair that doesn't hold curl very well, just leave this in for about 15 or 20 minutes until it's completely cooled down, and then maybe pop in a little bit of hairspray just to give it a bit more hold before you do the next step. So the next step is just to brush it all out, and before I do that, I'm gonna pop in some Love Touch. It's like a shine spray by Evo as well. Just gonna give it a very glossy look. And then just with a brush, I'm starting at the bottom with the curls that we did first, obviously, and then working my way up. And you'll see as you brush them, the curls all kind of wrap onto each other to create one kind of very big wave. That is why we did them all in the same direction. See that very big S shape that we get from all the curls going in one direction. Alright, before, after. Let's brush it out. You can leave it like that, pop a little bit of hairspray through, and you kind of got those Hollywood waves. But I'm gonna go over all these little baby hairs and kind of old layering and everything, and frame the front of my face a little bit with some random curly strands. That is it. This is the final look. If you enjoyed it, please stick around, subscribe, because as I said, this is my very first YouTube video and I'm excited to create a whole lot more content for you guys. Until then, see you on Instagram.